Okay, next section. The graph below shows the height of a tennis ball from the time that it is hit by the tennis racket to the time it hits the ground. So here's the tennis racket. Evidently they're standing on a building or something because they're like 45 or so feet in the air. So that's interesting. Okay, goes up in the air and hits the ground. How much time elapses while the ball is 60 feet or more above the ground? Let's find 60 feet or more above the ground. Here's 60 feet. So this entire time period is 60 feet or more above the ground. Now, it doesn't go right through the grid, so I have to guesstimate. I'm going to guesstimate that this is about 0.5, or right in the middle. And I'm going to guesstimate that this is about right in the middle. Okay? So if I count the whole boxes, and these are seconds, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds, but here's a half second on that end, here's a half second on that end, so it looks to me like it's 7 seconds. Approximately, right? So I'm going to say approximately 7 seconds. The ball is exactly 80 feet above the ground at 7 seconds. Let's verify. 7 seconds? Yes, it's exactly 80 feet. At what other time is the ball at the same height? Well, here we go. Here's 80 feet again, and that is at 1 second. What is the approximate height above the ground at 8 seconds? Here's 8 seconds. Ooh, it's kind of in the middle, right? I would say about 45. About 45 feet is a good approximation. All right, let's take a look at number 19. Michael throws a baseball straight up from a height of 3 feet at a speed of 82 feet per second. Okay? The height of the ball in feet is given by the equation. Oh, they gave us an equation. We can put that in the calculator. H equals negative 16t squared plus 82t plus 3, where t is the time in seconds. Now here's what I'm going to change. I'm going to say y equals negative 16x squared plus 82x plus 3. And x is the time in seconds. So y is the height. All right, let's type this guy in. Doc B. Okay, I'm going to type it in. Negative 16x squared plus 82x plus 3. Okay, it looks like two straight lines, but we know it's actually a parabola going way up and way down, right? How high is the ball at 2 seconds? Let's try the table. There it is. At 2 seconds, it's 103 feet in the air. When does the ball reach 75 feet on its way down? Because remember, it's going to be 75 feet twice, on the way up and on the way down. So let's take a look. It starts here. It's going upwards. It's going upwards. Here's my if you take a look, the first 75 feet, if I can find it, let's see. Let's take a look at this again. I want to take a look at something. I'm not going to be able to see it from there. So it's going up really high, really high, really high. It looks like it goes down from there. So yeah, it is 75 feet on the way down. It's at 4 seconds. I wanted to double check. I was thinking I'd see two 75s on here, but since I guess the first 75 was at a fraction point, so it's not showing on the table. So at 4 seconds, it's 75 feet on the way down. Next question. Victoria and Jimmy launched their homemade rocket in a field. The height of the rocket at t seconds after launch is described by the equation h equals negative 16t squared plus 240t. Again, I'm going to change this to y equals negative 16x squared plus 240x. Y is the height, and x is the time. You can do that so you don't get confused with the t's and the h's. Okay, let's type it in. Negative 16x squared plus 240x. negative 16 x squared plus 240 x. Okay, it looks like a long, big straight line, right? But if I zoom out, or if I just grab and pull over maybe, nope, it goes a little bit of a long way. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out so I can see it, just so I can be familiar with what's going on. Zoom out. There it is. There's both sides, okay? How many seconds after launch does the rocket return to the ground? Well, it starts here, right? It returns to the ground here. Let's find 0 y value on the table. The first 0 is here. That's where it starts. Where does it hit the ground again? Okay, so here, somewhere here is the highest point. Somewhere between 7 and 8 seconds. We can tell by seeing the two 896s in a row. Now it's going down. It hit the ground at 15 seconds. When does the rocket reach 800 feet on its way up? Let's back up. It reached exactly 800 feet on its way up at 5 seconds. There you go. That is that page, and we will do the rest on the next video.